Alright, so today is my birthday. Woo! The ripe old age of 59.
Hey, drop that skincare routine, my guy.
I have the most ripping headache. Anyways, what have I been up to? Well, I've been very busy. So I have my regular day job. I've been photographing and obviously making these YouTube videos. And in between all that, I've been making a website. It don't run anywhere just yet. I've actually tried to make it pretty exciting and there's something actually worthwhile there for you. Some of you fine detectives might have found it already. I've been putting it in the descriptions of my videos of the past week or so and just updating that. So maybe you've actually already seen it. But today is the official launch. And what I'm really excited about the most outside of the expected prints and everything is that I've made some t-shirts. So I was planning on having a model to show you in this video right now, but I didn't make it to the posting in time. So here's this super cool 3D rendition that you're able to look at right now. But I already know I can trust in the quality and everything like that as well. I've actually used this company and this model of t-shirt for the past 2 years for my other business, which is tattooing. Basically, I just wanted to make something cool. Like I grew up around things like music and skateboarding and graffiti and tattoos and all that sort of stuff. And they always had cool merchandise, like stuff that you were able to represent your interest in on a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever it was. And I love photography, but every time I tend to come across photography related clothing, it's not really up to something that it's not something that I would like to wear. No offense to anybody out there. I haven't discovered anything super cool yet. So I wanted to actually make something that I would wear and hopefully you would enjoy too. So at the moment, there's two designs there for you. I've kept one a little bit more simple and one a little bit more graphic. Both of them include quotes from two personal favorite photographers of mine, two late great photographers, one being Bill Cunningham and one being John Free. There is the Bill Cunningham quote that he who seeks beauty will find it. And there's also another sort of partial quote from John Free where there's a video of him, he's out on the street and he just happens to say, "What a joy of life," as he's out photographing street photography, which is such a John Free moment. Such a positive dude, such an inspiring photographer in person. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of immortalize those. They're things that I'm inspired by. They're people I'm inspired by. And hopefully you're able to, wear that garment out as well and just kind of represent the thing that you enjoy and maybe even inspire others along the way.
What a joy of life. My gosh, how does it get any better than that? Where did that come from? Did you arrange that?
As a quick note, both of these prints are on the backs of the t-shirts and also the sizes are pretty small. So if you do order one, just order one that's a size larger than what you would usually wear. Or if you want sort of an oversized fit, then go 2 sizes up. But yeah, basically just wanted to make something cool. For total clarity, I basically don't earn any money on them, like a couple of euros. So
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
I just wanted to make something for the community. I think it's something I want to continue doing as part of the whole reason why I'm invested in YouTube with all this time to begin with, is to be able to share some of the stuff that actually something I learned from John Free. There's another John Free moment where he just says,
I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. How easy it is for me to talk to someone for 30 seconds and maybe give them something of value that they can use in their photography. Something that took me 45 years to learn, but I can tell it to them in 30 seconds. And it will save them maybe a couple of years of labor and study.
And I just think that's such a cool moment and it's something that I'm trying to do here also. And this is just another way that I'm able to do that. So hopefully you enjoy those. And at the very least, thank you for checking them out. Next up is prints. And this is a pretty obvious one. I'm a photographer, I should have prints. I've been photographing for about 8 years now. I mean, it comes and goes in waves, but there's been many people that have asked me in the past, of course, where they can buy my work or can they buy my work. I'm finally getting it up. And, I've just had so much work sitting on hard drives. I know there's good stuff there. I know there's printable stuff there. And it just felt so stupid to leave it sitting on hard drives. And again, I've worked with this particular printer before in the past few years, like printing individual items for people and such. I know that the quality is super amazing. I know the paper, I hand chose the paper. It's a fine art paper, it's a matte textured paper. It looks super beautiful, really great to touch, although you shouldn't be doing that too much, but put it in a frame and it'll look absolutely amazing on your wall. I know that for a fact. I have some of them hanging up myself. And I have really tried to keep the prices as low as possible within reason. There's not a huge margin that I'm making on these, again, just for total transparency, but I really just want to get my work out there to people. I mean, I want to have people hang it on their walls. Again, I don't want it just sitting on hard drives anymore. It's one of my main goals. So yeah, I tried to keep the price as low as possible. I hope, hopefully you guys find it reasonable. And then as far as sizes go, hey guys, real quick, sorry about the interruption. I was just about to say that there's 2 sizes of prints. There's now 4. Upon recommendation of the printer, he said, let the people have the choice. now you have the choice. The other thing I didn't mention is that there's free shipping international across the whole store, all t-shirts and all prints. Especially with the prints, it's not cheap to be able to package something so that it doesn't get damaged and ship it internationally. So I can't afford to do that forever on my end, pay for all the shipping, but it's gonna be there for a limited time. I wanted to do that, so definitely make advantage of that while you can. Otherwise, I think that's it. Back to the video. If there is anybody out there who does want something larger, you can contact me. There's a contact page on the website also. So just send me a message and we can work something out. I think one of the coolest things I did just on the design side is that if you go into the drop-down menu and you want to search by all prints or all clothing, that's obviously there, but you can also search by country. That's just for anybody who wants to find their home country on there, or maybe a country that you visited or lived in at some point and you want to go specifically looking for that. A lot of these countries I shot in quite a long time ago, and not all of the work was print worthy, so some of them are a little bit limited at the moment, but I do plan on continuing to travel and expanding that menu. Another thing you can do is actually just go into the search menu and pretty much search up anything. I'm trying to tag it well enough so that you can basically just put in anything and those things will come up. So let's say you want to search up blue because you want something that's more in the blue hue for your home, that'll come up. And then let's say you want something to do with the church, you can search church and then those things will come up. And as I add things there, I will definitely let you guys know. If you see something you like, don't sleep on it too long because there are things that I might switch in and out. But now there's also a platform for where I can basically launch anything. There's other things that I'm thinking in the future. For example, as a lot of artists will know, your most popular thing maybe not be your favorite thing. So especially for musicians, for example, they talk about that a lot, that their most popular songs are not their favorite songs, but they have to play them all the time. I think all artists go through this a little bit. So for example, there's photos that I really like, and I understand that commercially they're not maybe the best prints, or that I think that majority of people wouldn't want it hanging on their wall. But then now I have this space where I might be able to put that one photo up and just say, hey, for the month, this is available. I like this print a lot. And you can go there and check it out if you want. Otherwise, then I could also use it for things more like the creative photography that I do, or the nature photography that I sometimes do, and make these sets available for a limited time so that for anybody who's interested for stuff of mine that is outside of street photography, that can also be available there too. So super exciting, or at least I'm very excited about it. It feels really good to dig through all that old work and put it all into one place and actually make it available for people. I don't know how well that translates from a photographer to you. I mean, I'm assuming a bunch of you have an interest in photography and that's why you're here in the first place. But the way that I like to maybe make a better example of it, or more relatable example to a wider range of people, is that if you were a band and you made all these amazing songs, or a songwriter made all these amazing songs, and then you just let them sit in your home and no one ever heard them, it would be quite a tragedy. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And yeah, I hope you're at least the slightest bit as excited as I am. So excited I can't even form a sentence. And ultimately, yeah, like I've had, for example, like a donation link in my description for a while now. I don't make any money from YouTube, so I've had that there. But I don't really like that idea. Even though of course I recognize that I am, somebody also recognizes that I'm recording and decides to message. I do recognize that I'm giving this stuff for free, these YouTube videos and teaching and all that sort of thing. But I don't love this idea of the donation. So now I just think there's a better system. If you really do want to support, then you also get something really cool out of it to wear or hang in your home. There's also a blog, there's a news thing for people who prefer to read.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a reader.
You'll find my videos there. I'm also going to be committing a bit more time into, sort of writing out these sort of structured things on how to do things in photography. So if you find it easier to follow some bullet points and some text, those will also be there for you too. So continue to check that out. There'll always be cool stuff there. I might even dive into a little bit more personal stuff in that blog also. So for anybody who's interested in that for whatever reason. And one thing that I really want to do is just continue to give back, because I have this weird thing where when people support me, I always feel like I have to recompensate like crazy because I can't accept gifts and love. So yeah, I gotta give something more back. But I don't know what I'm gonna give back exactly, but basically for anybody who buys a print before the end of the year, I'm gonna put into a draw to win something. And if that's really successful, I'll put more than one person in there. But I'll figure out something super nice so that by the end of the year, anybody who's brought a print can go into the draw to win something cool. I'll send you out something really nice. And while I've got you here, a quick little update, just super quick on what's going on with the channel. Basically the same thing. I'll keep doing the same thing, but I really want to kind of invest more into the channel. I'm still at that stage where I know I can improve certain things. I can spend more time making the video to up the quality. I can literally upgrade my gear and upgrade the quality. But yeah, basically just still trying to make everything better. I do want to travel more. I live in a very quiet city, so going out and shooting these point of view street photography videos, I don't want them to become boring for you guys. It's something that I do want to, you know, take some money out of my own pocket and go and travel and make videos so that the channel becomes more interesting. The more places I'm in, maybe you can see your home city on there or your home country. And I think that would be pretty nice for everybody around the world. That's something that, yeah, I just want to keep doing and, you know, keep trying to provide the best, most entertaining videos that I can. As far as the informative stuff goes, I'm still always working on that. I don't know an exact format for my videos yet. Maybe you've already recognized that if you've been watching the channel for a while. You'll notice that I don't have really a set format for my videos. I'm kind of just making what feels good at the time. I think over time, I'll also narrow that down a little bit and come to you with a bit more consistency in the way that I deliver this stuff. But of course, always evolving, always improving. And so I think that just about does it. Happy birthday to me. Thank you for all the support and everything. I'm about halfway to getting monetized as far as the watch time goes. So if you do want to support and give me a nice little birthday gift, you can just go watch one of the videos. I need to get that watch time up. So yeah, go check something out. I think there's so many good videos there and some of them really went unwatched. So go check out something that you can watch. I'll be super stoked. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And until next time, happy creating.